So we're talking about the election. To continue talking about the election, please donate because guy needs to be paid. Brian Lilley is writing every day about the election. He has all the inside tracks on it. I'll give you an outsider's point of view. I hear from a lot of people, they say, you know what? We know that the Liberals, the same old cabinet, same advisors, same people running Carney who ran Trudeau, and it was bad government, but we just don't like the look of Poilievre.
Look, I don't get that, and part of why I don't get it.
It's real, though.
It is real. Part of why I don't understand it, perhaps, is that I've known him on a very personal level for about 20-odd years. And so I hear he's angry, he's mean. I know a guy who smiles a lot, who laughs a lot, who tells a good joke, who's fun to,
so why
sit
isn't
across
that coming
from.
across in the press, coming across to people?
Well, one, I don't think most of the media like him. I think they are very much against him. And
because he has said, I'm not going to pay you guys in the Toronto Star if I'm Prime Minister.
Look, it wouldn't matter what his policy is. They don't like him. The parliamentary press gallery runs heavily liberal, and you're more likely to find New Democrats than Conservatives. Conservatives in the parliamentary press gallery are very small group. So, look, I don't think they would have given him a fair shake, but it's not just them. I think it is perception, and perception becomes reality. I've talked to people who say they won't vote for him because he's mean. And I say, but he's not. I know him. No, I think he's mean.
Yes, I think he's mean from pictures.
Voting is a very emotional exercise. And so I think it's coming down to that. How would you counter that? I think you just have to let him be himself, and you're seeing that a bit with his interactions with people, not just at the rallies, but small groups of people. Like there was video put out the other day of him greeting people in and around Penticton, talking about how he loved visiting the Okanagan. Him and his wife taking a spin in a Corvette with on the racetrack. Things like that show that he can be just a normal, everyday guy. It's not like Mark Carney is an everyday, normal, likable guy.
Ooh, I don't know the price of groceries because I've been Prime Minister. I don't buy them.
Yeah,
crap.
He was Prime Minister for 9 days, and the question was, do you still buy American strawberries? His answer should have been, no, we'll find alternatives. Mark Carney is out of touch. I'm not sure why people think he's likable, but Poilievre's a conservative leader. He's always going to be judged differently by the media, which leans heavily to the left. I haven't worked in a single newsroom across this country that doesn't.
If you were running his campaign right now, what would you do? What would you advise him to do, aside from try to lighten up?
Yeah, try and lighten up. Maybe do some different interviews. Go on some podcasts. I was talking with Jeff Ballingall the other day. He does a lot of online media stuff. He says he needs a purple cow moment. What's a purple cow moment? When you're driving through the countryside, as you do on your way to Buckhorn, you see cow after cow, and you're not paying attention anymore. But if you see a purple one, you stop. He needs a moment to make people stop and pay attention.
Brian Lilley, you could be voted mayor of Buckhorn for that comment alone. Thank you very much. 3 minutes to Buckhorn. To those of you who have subscribed and donated, a heartfelt thank you. You're keeping us on the air. If you're watching and you haven't, please try to do so, because 4 years ago we started this show because there needed to be independent analysis. Now more than ever, with the Online Harms Act, once that gets into law, it's been passed once by the House, there are going to be hundreds of bureaucrats censoring the news in Canada, censoring this show. We need to keep it on the air. Thanks for your support.